Hi, my name is Mike Yoder, owner of Crystal Valley Dairy Farms. Behind me you see one of our cornfields, and on this particular acreage, this farm is in the Woodlands Lake Land Trust. On another part of our operation, where the dairy operation is at, we have that land protected in another program utilizing an agricultural tax incremental financing district, which is a little different program where we lease our development rights to the county. I thought as a way of introducing our farm, I'd share with you one of our management practices. Perhaps you may be familiar with something called cover crops, where some farmers plant a crop that grows on the soils over winter, and they destroy that crop or plow it under before they plant corn or soybeans in the spring. On our dairy operation, we actually take this to a higher level, and we actually call it double cropping. We utilize that spring forage for our dairy cows. So in a series of videos and slides, we'll show you what that rotation looks like. Everything from planting the cover crop in the fall, harvesting it in the spring, planting corn, and then harvesting the corn and starting the whole cycle over again in the fall. Hope you enjoy this as an introduction to Crystal Valley Dairy Farms. Here's our look at our triticale and ryegrass cover crop on April 1. One of the benefits of a cover crop is control of weeds, and with no herbicides used at all, we can do a very good job of controlling weeds. Here's a look at my neighbor's farm with no cover crop, and it's 100% weeds, compared to our field the same day, which is almost weed-free. At the end of May, we have a very lush growth that you can see here, and about the first week in June, we'll cut this crop and harvest it and use it for the dairy cows throughout the summer. We then haul manure, work the ground, and plant corn. You can see this emerging here, and then on July 4th, this is what the corn looks like. You will note that there's no weeds growing in this field, and it's only had an application of one herbicide at 1/4 label rate. In August, we're irrigating, and you can see the weed control is still quite good. At the end of August, the height of the corn is about, well, it's above the pickup truck here. In October, we're harvesting, and here's a view of the cornfield at the dairy operation. We hire a custom operator, comes in, he actually harvests 8 rows of corn at a time. The whole plant is chopped and placed into a semi-truck, or perhaps a trailer pulled with a tractor and transported to the storage area. Just to reiterate, we've applied about 1 gallon of commercial mineralized fertilizer at planting, and other than that, all of the fertility needs are met by the cattle manure from the dairy operation. You can see very few, if any, weeds growing in this cornfield, and yet the only herbicides we've applied is a 1/4 label rate of one particular herbicide. The cover crops help control weeds in the spring, and the rapid growth during the summer of the corn control weeds during the summer. We also have a test plot, and this video is showing us harvesting that test plot. We'll test up to maybe 12 different hybrids. And in this photo, we're chopping one hybrid, 4 rows of corn, into a special wagon that weighs that so we can measure yield. We also measure the nutrient value of each hybrid to find a corn silage hybrid that will work best for our dairy under our management situation. This is also you'll see here, a very good picture of what the harvesting equipment looks like as we take a view from directly above the equipment as it passes here below us. Once the material is harvested in the field, again, it's transported to the storage area, and here's just a quick video showing you 2 4-wheel drives packing corn silage on this fairly large cement slab. The packing is done to eliminate the oxygen and encourage fermentation of the product. It's actually covered then with plastic, and this will provide us about 12 to 13 months of feed for the dairy operation. After harvest, we haul manure again and work the fields and seed our triticale and ryegrass for a cover crop for the winter, and this is the November growth. At this point, it goes dormant over winter. We start the whole cycle again next spring.